Joe Terranova, why would I rather buy high and sell higher than buy and hold?
Well, first of all, we have to talk about what buy high, sell higher actually means, the concept of it in the book. So initially the title of the book was going to be for 365 days a year, it's Game 7. Publisher said, not happening, we need something in your face. What buy high, sell higher is all about is about being in the confidence business. And the problem with folks on Main Street America is they're not taught educationally in terms of investing how to be in the confidence business. There's an example in the book, Buy High, Sell Higher, Chapter 1. It's all about Continental Airlines coming off a 52-week low and identifying, hey, a tailwind, a powerful tailwind is about to come behind Continental and you should be in it.
One of the big themes of 2011 were some stocks that had big tailwinds in terms of Green Mountain Coffee and Netflix, and they really crumbled. What themes do you see in 2012 unfolding?
I think the themes in 2012 will be all about give me dividend growth, give me earnings per share growth. Now, we're going to get some quarterly earnings, and I think that no quarter has been as important as we are going to see here in January. It's going to start with Alcoa, but you need to hear from JP Morgan. You need to hear from Caterpillar. You need to hear the corporate earnings story to see if it's a tailwind again. And it seems as though the desire is to get behind the large cap type of names, to get behind the Visas of the world, the McDonald's. Those are the names that are working, the IBMs of the world. I think that theme stays with us.
What do you look for in terms of valuation?
In valuation, it's interesting. I think that the value game is a game that you can play, but I need to listen to these earnings conference calls, and I think folks on Main Street don't do that enough. I want to hear from the CFO, I want to hear from the CEO, I want to know what their capital allocation intentions are going forward. I want to hear what the growth model is going to be. Is it going to be organic? Are you going to go out and purchase the growth? You've got to listen to that earnings story, and it's not something you do on a daily basis. You do it on a quarterly basis. You pull up whatever financial website you're using, and you read the earnings. I do it all the time.
On that note, what else can folks at home, the home gamers as Cramer calls them, do to follow the market? Because they're not staring at a screen every day like you.
And they're not organized. They're not organized. And I managed 300 traders throughout the course of 18 years in the energy industry. We had a proprietary trading shop, and the number one rule was be organized, be disciplined. So how do you get organized? Well, I'll use my wife as an example. My wife's got a big calendar up in our kitchen, and it's got all the events planned out for the upcoming month, when the kids have to go to lacrosse, when they go to ice hockey, when they go to the dentist, when the PTA meetings are. Why don't we do the same thing in the investment world? Why do we not have an investment calendar planned out month ahead? So within Virtus's website, we put out an economic calendar and we say, okay, and I just told you some of the things in January I'm looking at. Corporate earnings. Here's what's important to you. Here's what you need to understand. You need to know the ECB is holding an interest rate meeting on January the 12th. These things are important. Get organized. Keep an investment calendar. Folks should be doing that. They don't. They treat it as a hobby, not as a business. That's what investing is.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.